हेलो डियर बिलवड। अभी अभी मेरे मन में विचार आया कि ये जो प्रोसेसेस हैं जिन्हें हम अभी फेस कर रहे हैं इस ट्विनफ्लेम जर्नी पे बहुत ज़्यादा ड्रास्टिक लग रहे हैं कुछ लोगों के लिए। देर आर बिग चेंजेस कमिंग इन विच आर ब्रिंगिंग अ लिटिल बिट ऑफ फियर एंड कंसर्न इन द कलेक्टिव। एंड कई सारी ड्रास्टिक चीज़ें या तो हो रही होंगी या आने वाले 2 हफ्तों में आपको होती भी नज़र आएंगी, राइट? सो let this life be a reminder, let this message be a reminder कि there is nothing to fear. First of all, please know that you are always divinely supported and your the essence of who you truly are, there is nothing that can harm that. That is nothing that can harm that divine essence that is already present in you. तो सिचुएशन वाइज में जो भी आपको दिखाया जा रहा है उसको एक मूवी की तरह देखें, बिकॉज इट इज़ अल्टीमेटली अ प्ले. It is a leela that we all have chosen to take part in, and we have chosen to enjoy this beautiful leela that we are being shown. So the first message was to observe and take in everything that is being shown to you from a distance. Create a distance from your own individualized persona that we have in mind, right? The person that is watching this live right now, the individual, you don't know what I'm saying, but all of the things that I'm speaking right now on a soul level, you already know this. You already know these things. I'm simply here reminding you of those things, right? So आप soul level से जब सब चीज़ें होती हुई नज़र आ रही हैं जो आपको, उसको soul level से, soul perspective से देखेंगे तो it will all make sense. It will actually be very fun. क्योंकि हम अपने पर्सोना में जब होते हैं तो वी कम इन टू आवर सर्वाइवल मोड. आवर रूट चक्रा गेट्स एक्टिवेटेड एंड लाइक, ओ माय गॉड, दिस इज हैपनिंग, दिस इज हैपनिंग, दिस इज हैपनिंग टू मी, दिस इज हैपनिंग टू माय ट्विन फ्लेम, आई डोंट नो व्हाट इज हैपनिंग, ब्ला ब्ला ब्ला. तो घबराएं ना, ठीक है? जो भी चीज़ें होती नज़र आ रही हैं, प्लीज़ ऑब्जर्व इट फ्रॉम सोल पर्सपेक्टिव, क्योंकि दिस इज अल्टीमेटली वी हैव चोजन दिस पाथ फॉर अ स्पीड क्लेंस. बेसिकली जितना हमारा कामिक स्ट्रक्चर था उसको हमने विलफुली वी हैव टेकन इट अपॉन आवरसेल्व्स टू डिजॉल्व दिस कर्मा वेरी स्पीडीली. ओके, जब स्पीड से कार्मा डिजॉल्व होगा तो जाहिर सी बात है जो भी चीज़ें आपको दिखाई जाएंगी बहुत ही इंटेंस होंगी. इट इज़ गोइंग टू ब्रिंग अप अ लॉट ऑफ पेन. This might be physical pain, mental pain, emotional pain, or sometimes energetic pain as well, right? Depending upon your karmic structure and what kind of accumulations you have taken in from your past lives. But जो ये पेन हम एक्सपीरियंस कर रहे हैं, जो ये सफरिंग एक्सपीरियंस कर रहे हैं, दैट इज़ टू हेल्प स्पीड अप द प्रोसेस. येस, इट फील्स वेरी वेरी इंटेंस इनिशियली. We don't know what to do with it, but divine has already given you the support that you need. That might be in the form of a book, that might be in the form of a series, that might come in the form of a person that you have just met, right? And you feel like they can guide you, they can lead you towards out of this seemingly problem, right? So lean in for support, and divine has already given you all of the support that you need. You only need to remember that we have willfully chosen this path so that we can speed up our ascension process. And it feels very intense, it feels very overwhelming at times, but with time, with practice, as we lean into source, as we lean into God, light, love, energy, we find it easier to move through these waters, right? And then there is no feeling, like no feeling as in it does not affect you in terms of suffering. You just let it burn because you have come to that understanding that yes, this is happening for me so that I can burn out, so that I can dissolve all the karma, bad karmas that I have taken up in past lifetimes. ये सब उसी के लिए हो रहा है, उसी कारण से हो रहा है. तो you just allow the process, right? So this is what is coming across for all of us, and this is happening. You might be seeing it within your life. These karmic dissolutions taking place, old structures crumbling, tower moments taking place, dark night of the soul. This might be happening with your masculine as well, with your twin flame as well. It may be masculine, it may be feminine, but उनके साथ भी हो रहा होगा तो उनके लिए भी आपको कंसर्न लगेगा, उनको आपको फील होगा that probably they are stepping into something that is not right for them, and the fear that you feel within to save them will actually hamper their own spiritual progress, right? So you don't need to do anything. Whatever is happening with your twin flame, they have also chosen those sequential events to take place in their life so that they can learn those lessons and evolve and grow from them, right? So just send them your love, send them your trust, send them your energetic support as well. If there are doing something very wrong, you can lovingly send them a warning as well. You can send them a detour, that please don't do this is not something that you're supposed to do. But even then, if they choose to walk into a pit, you're not supposed to walk with them into a pit, right? So ultimately everybody is going to bear the consequence of their bad karmas, okay? And this is not something that I'm saying to put fear in you. It is a very very basic law of the universe. जो भी हम karma we associate with bad things happening, but karma is both good and bad, right? And karma is taken in from the word kri, which means action. तो जैसा हम एक्ट करेंगे, whatever energies we are putting in, whatever choices that we are making, they all have a consequence, they all have a result, a resulting force, right? So it's a very cause and effect thing that is associated with karma. तो हम यहाँ पे क्यों, अब आप मुझसे पूछोगे कि what can I do to stop myself from bad karma, right? तो you cannot stop yourself from creating any karma. You are breathing right now, that is also karma. You are breathing in, you are taking in air from the atmosphere, and you are giving out carbon dioxide. So there is constant karma that you are creating. Now we as conscious spiritual beings, we try to minimize that as much as possible, to not create a difficult situation for somebody, right? To not create disharmony in somebody's life. When we avoid that, when we avoid doing that, we automatically take a step back from creating bad karma for ourselves and for the other person as well, right? And the main purpose of freeing yourself from all karma is like, already we are creating karma all the time, but when we distance ourselves from our own limited persona, from our limited personality, we automatically detach from all karma, right? Because whatever I'm doing it for everyone. If I'm recording this live right here, right now, I'm not doing it for myself, I'm doing it for everybody, right? And it is going to help, it is going to serve somebody, whoever might see this today, or whenever they can choose to. But to work in service for others is the true motive of us being here. And when we start doing those things, we automatically align with God's source energy, we automatically align with our purpose that we are here to carry out, right? तो ये सब चीज़ें आना चाह रही थी. Shiny saying exactly once the karma is over they will leave, right? So there might be some things happening with the masculine with regards to their karmics also, right? Now you might want to save your person, and you might want to warn them, you might want to protect them, but ultimately we have to accept the fact कि आपके masculine भी जो experience कर रहे हैं, that is a result of their own karma that they have created in their past life. ठीक है? तो आप उस चीज़ में आपको इन्वॉल्वमेंट रखना ही नहीं चाहिए. You should send them support, you can send them love, you can send compassion, but ultimately that is happening so that they can dissolve their own accumulations, and that is happening over this period of 2 weeks. That's going to happen more and more. So there is no reason to fear this, there is no reason to be completely drenched in sadness and suffering, right? Pain is given to life, ठीक है? Pain is something that we cannot detach from, but suffering is something that we choose, ठीक है? Pain आ रहा है, वो कोई बात नहीं, physical भी आता है, emotional भी आता है, but suffering is something that is chosen. I am choosing to suffer. I am sitting here and just like completely ruining my entire day. That is suffering, right? So we can always choose to come back to center, and as soon as you start taking the name of God, you will experience that you start flowing in with things that are happening around you, and you start detaching a little by little. ठीक है? तो loosen your persona, that is the message that is coming out today probably. Like loosen your attachment to self, the persona that you have accumulated or created over all of these years. And in that you can actually enjoy all of this that is happening, this leela that is taking place. You can enjoy it like a movie, just like when you go to a theater and you see the actor, the actress, and the storyline, whatever is happening. Half an hour, 1 hour into the story, you become so involved. You're almost there in front of them, and if there is an action scene, you get excited. If there is an emotional scene, you start crying. And if there is something funny taking place, you start laughing, right? So we get very, very involved. But ultimately, when the movie ends and we walk out of the theater, we keep thinking about the story for a little while, maybe half an hour or so, but then you forget about it. You're not still involved, right? Because you're realizing that that you have been watching a show, right? So in that, this life is also a movie. So you don't need to just completely invest everything. Like जीने मरने की स्थिति जो है वो भी part of लीला play है, ठीक है? तो soul never dies, soul always lives on. एंड नाम जी बोल रहे हैं, आई एम सीइंग कार्मिक्स को इस रिलेशन का पता चल रहा है, प्रॉबेबली लाइक एंड मोर सो नाम जी, आई फील लाइक दे आर ट्राइंग टू डू समथिंग अबाउट इट. इट्स नॉट ओनली नोइंग रिलेशनशिप का पता था, डायनेमिक का पता था, दे हैव बीन सेंसिंग द लव. एवरीबडी विल सेंस द ट्विन फ्लेम लव that both masculine and feminine share with each other. Trust me, it cannot be ignored. It is something that is very interesting and intriguing to everybody around. And this is there to awaken them as well, even though they are karmics. But this connection is there to uplift them as well spiritually, right? It's there to open them up to a new possibility of existence. So holding that compassion for the karmics as well, they are realizing what is going on. And अंदर ही अंदर सोल लेवल पे उनको ऑलरेडी पता है कि ये सब चीज़ें, like there is a drawing out, a chapter that is closing in, something that is ending. Their soul already knows that, but when they are in their ego, they want to latch on to the masculine or the feminine, and they don't want that source of love, joy, that beautiful spiritual quality that the twin flame is giving them. They don't want that to go away. Of course, they are not going to find a person like them ever, but in that process, their soul already knows that this is coming into an end, right? They have also signed a contract with your twin flame to experience those challenges, to experience those learning lessons, and to move out, to part, and to dissolve the karma that your twin flame accumulated. Probably your twin flame might have done something wrong to them in a past life. That is why all of this is happening, right? So this is a process of dissolving any bad karma that we as people, even as a person, you don't need to use the tag twin flame, but we are here, ultimately here in this lifetime, to dissolve a particular amount of karma that we have taken up in a past life. What happens with twin flames is that we are entire warehouse of karma that we have accumulated through past lifetimes. We are here to dissolve that also. It's like everything, all like clean slate, है ना? तो इसीलिए बहुत ज़्यादा इंटेंस लगता है, बहुत ज़्यादा ओवरवेलमिंग लगता है. पीपल विल नॉट अंडरस्टैंड वॉट दिस जर्नी इज़ अबाउट. पीपल आर गोइंग टू मेक देयर ओन assumptions. People are going to give you different sorts of advices, 3D advices. People who are in the 3D will give you 3D advice, ठीक है? But you have to follow your own intuition, your own gut feeling, because you are on this journey. Nobody except for you, for your person, and for another person probably who is also on this journey can understand what you're going through. So please don't take advice from any Tom, Dick and Harry and wreck whatever is coming in for you. Of course, we can never wreck. We can only go on a different path and come back. but it lessens the impact of what is happening. Yes, my friend's husband is creating a mess. I'm seeing Karmic relation का पता चल रहा है creating. Yes, they will try to latch in, क्योंकि आपके person जो हैं उनका ट्रू लव का जो एसेंस है वो फील करते हैं, वो लाइट फील करते हैं, वो लव फील करते हैं, है ना? बट स्टिल दे हैव देयर ओन वुंडिंग. उस वुंडिंग की वजह से जो है वो कार्मिक उनसे अटैच्ड है, और कार्मिक ही उनको अवेकन कर रहा है, कि भाई you are not deserving of this, you deserve to be with your person, right? On a soul level, we all, everybody who was placed around you on this journey has subscribed to, you know, to come together. Everything is working in harmony for both of you to come together. So in essence, like, nothing is keeping both of you apart. It is we ourselves who keep us apart from our twin flame, है ना? तो this is that is coming across. Shiny saying normal people see it with 3D views and give wrong advice always. Yes, because they cannot understand, they cannot wrap their mind around this. They think like it's something like a Layla Majnu story going on, but it is like Layla Majnu were also twin flames, but उस समय अर्थ रेडी नहीं थी. Earth was not prepared for what was to come. It could not contain their love, the kind of purity of love that they held. It cannot contain, it could not contain. Just like we have our consciousness, Earth also has its own consciousness, right? And as Earth is ascending, we are also ascending, and as we ascend, we also raise the vibration of Earth. तो उसी हिसाब से everything is already happening, and please don't listen to advice of what people around you are saying. You know, they are going to put you in doubts and illusions, and कहीं ना कहीं वो आप ही का internal fear है जो reflect होकर outwardly आ रहा है. But टेक द नेम ऑफ गॉड. जब भी आप गॉड का नेम लेंगे, आपको इमीडिएटली इंटेंस क्लैरिटी मिलेगी इस कनेक्शन में, ठीक है? तो इधर उधर जाने से अच्छा है कि आप बैठ जाएं एक जगह पे एंड जस्ट टेक द नेम ऑफ गॉड वेन एवर यू फील लाइक यू आर इन अ प्रॉब्लम, यू आर इन अ सिचुएशन वेर इन देयर इज अ लॉट ऑफ ओवरवेल्म. आपको समझ नहीं आ रहा, घबराहट हो रही है, देयर आर इल्यूजन्स कमिंग अप, डाउट्स कमिंग अप, यू आर क्वेश्चनिंग दिस जर्नी इटसेल्फ. कनेक्ट टू गॉड, ठीक है? क्योंकि दैट इज व्हाट इज गोइंग टू गिव यू द स्ट्रेंथ दैट यू नीड टू गेट आउट ऑफ दैट particular situation, if no help is available. But if help is available, of course you can take that help. Also comfort and support is always available to twin flames on this journey, because they have their own team in higher dimensional realms. We cannot see them, we cannot access them, but we can access them of course. बट अल्टीमेटली सपोर्ट है हमारे पास में. तो आपको डरने की, घबराने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. देर इज़ नो रीज़न टू क्वेश्चन योर सेल्फ, देर इज़ नो रीज़न टू क्वेश्चन योर ट्विन फ्लेम, योर जर्नी, ठीक है? डाउट्स आएंगे, इल्यूजन्स आएंगे, एंड एज लॉन्ग एज द माइंड इज़ एट प्ले, वो सब सिचुएशंस आपको जो हैं परेशान करेंगी. बट वेन एवर दिस हैपन्स, जस्ट सिट क्वाइटली, कामली, bring peace to your mind by taking the name of God, and automatically I feel like there will be clarity that is made available to you. Okay, so this is what is coming across. I really hope you have a wonderful day. Take care, stay blessed. I love you so much, and see you guys around.